Mabuhay! Welcome to the ESBM of San Francisco Elementary School. I am Nyssa D. Ramos, SFES Curriculum and Instruction Principal Leader. The people behind the management of curriculum and instruction are the 14 hardworking teachers guided by the ESBM coordinator Ma'am Nyssa D, headed by our diligent Principal 4, Dr. Irene D. Ocampo. Allow me to walk you through the means of verifications of our school's curriculum and instruction. SFES teachers have been highlighting consistently each best practices through teachers' portfolio, which includes lesson plans, performance tasks of pupils, observation notes, community linkages, professional development, and the like. Presented are the e-portfolios of our highly proficient master teachers. To ensure the quality of our service, master teachers, together with our school head, render their assistance and share their expertise through classroom observations. With all these years, their endearing support have been keeping all of us teachers on track to the needs of our learners. Amidst this COVID-19 pandemic, our school had planned ahead the course of approach to use as we deliver education safely to our pupils. Here are example records of our class programs and lesson plans. Our school's LRMDS leader maintains up-to-date records of teachers' DepEd emails and FB accounts. Subject leaders work harmoniously to carry out the school's programs and projects. We have a complete record of localized instructional materials from big books, manipulative devices, under project design, school-initiated SLMs, or learning activity sheets, as well as improvised or localized detailed lesson plans. Fostering our pupils' lifelong learning skills with meaningful and useful experiences has been the core of our school programs and projects that can aid them as they move forward within their lives. The school have devised a process that follows protocols in the preparation, evaluation, and updating of school forms conducted at the end of the school year to provide a reliable assurance mechanism of learners' information, ensuring the quality and timeliness of school reports even during the COVID-19 pandemic. To continuously provide exemplary service to our community and school, SFES prepares school development plans aligned to the school's premise, identified areas for improvement, and to implement changes that can bring about better performance of teachers, whereas its core purpose is to bring about better outcomes for our pupils. Presented is a collection of learning action cells and in-service trainings, also known as Project Rule, raising and upgrading competencies through level-up enrichment with the following attachments such as project proposal, school memorandum, technical working group, activity completion report that includes training details, attendance, pictures, financial, and monitoring report. SFES also acknowledges the expertise of every teacher. We have been practicing peer coaching and providing technical assistance to colleagues in support of expanding and refining skills as well as implementation of new strategies. Here is a collection of sample certificates of teachers from school, division, regional, and national trainings. Now let's move on to the next means of verifications, which focuses on the learner's outcome. For the past years, we have maintained a 0% of dropout rate, whereas our net achievement gain resulted to negative 16% of failure rate, 100% graduation rate, and a negative 30% of repetition rate. Monitoring and evaluating learners have been one of the challenges met during this time of COVID-19. To keep up with the new normal, SFES has taken its own initiative using this process flow. For this year's distance learning modalities, we gather pupils' and parents' feedbacks from weekly lessons using self-monitoring tools. Aside from the self-learning modules provided by the Region and Division Office, the school also prepares school-based learning activity sheets under Project Click. Presented are the periodic assessment results for school year 2018-2019 and 2019-2020. Here's the summative test results for this school year. Reflected on these graphs are the comparative analysis of our pupils' numeracy and literacy level. We have an 85.1% decrease of numbers for non-numerates. We have 0% of non-readers both in English and Filipino. SFES parents have been working closely together with teachers to facilitate the best educational experience possible for the pupils. Here are example collections of pupils' work that includes materials such as written assignments, journal entries, completed tests, artwork, learning progress, and performance tasks. The following means of verification will highlight the school's best practices and remarkable accomplishments. Like other institutions, we keep log sheets showing the names of visitors, especially for those who benchmark on the school's initiated programs. This year's school's initiated program under Curriculum and Instruction is called Project Click, crafting learning instructional materials course to the latest knowledge and demands. Whereas we crafted school-based learning activity sheets and video lessons that passed the School Quality Assurance Team.
Nakakatulong po ang video lessons sa aking pag-aaral dahil mas napadali ang aking pag-iisip at pagsagot sa aming aralin.
Dahil sa mga video lesson, naragdagan ko ang aming kaalaman. Malaking tulong po ito sa aming pag-aaral.
Tulong po ang mga video lessons sa aking pag-aaral. Nagagamit po namin ito sa pang-araw-araw na kasanayan.
Bukod sa madali itong intindihin, mas malaki rin ang tsansa na matuto dito ang mga estudyante kagaya ko.
Sa video lessons po, lahat po ng mga aking modules po sa mathematics ay nagagawa ko naman po maayos. Minsan po nahirapan po ako maintindi pero tinutulungan naman po ako ng aking mga magulang at nakakalalo na po ang video lessons po ay lalo na nakakatulong sa akin.
We practice safety protocols for the retrieval and distribution of modules. Each leader of our school recognizes the individual differences of our learners. That's why we prepare various approaches that match the needs of our pupils. Our continuous improvement projects are formed to enhance school processes and systems that affect pupils' learning outcomes with set goals that identify ways to develop and evaluate change. SFES Electronic or Online Library has been launched to allow pupils to have access to reading materials, video lessons, learning activity sheets at the comfort of their home. Our guidance services aims to encourage pupils' academic, social, emotional, and personal development to help them to know themselves better and find effective solutions to their daily challenges. We also have provided computer laboratory access for pupils as they learn basic knowledge on computers. Little Farmers is an initiated project of the pupils since 2019 that had been taken into new form in this time of COVID-19 pandemic. The ongoing construction of the 3-story building for 24 classroom is expected to be in full use for school year 2021-2022. Despite of the difficulty we have encountered with distance learning, we assured that parents and teachers cooperated to provide relative learning experiences through extracurricular activities even being at home. Now, we are on the last two means of verifications, which aims to let pupils learn the value of their skills and assume accountability of their own learning. We have 3 ongoing action researches, as well as intervention programs, which are in response to target specific learning issues of pupils, and remediation programs for the pupils who lack mastery on a lesson or concept. We are making a good use of assessment tools to make informed decisions regarding strategies to enhance our pupils' learning. For this school year, we have used various media sources possible to reach all our learners, from online platforms through the use of mobile phones and a free option to do home visitation following the IATF protocols. SFES works alongside school partners to strengthen the potential skills of our pupils. SFES is determined to continue serving and catering education amidst challenges time may serve. Because we have one dream, one goal, one SFES.